right, so here's the former UFC World Title challenger, perennial heavyweight contender type, the Reem, Alistair Overeem. His crowning achievement, really, that K1 World Grand Prix Championship in kickboxing, still in search of that elusive UFC title.
No one expected him to win that kickboxing World Championship, but he went out there and he beat some of the biggest names in kickboxing history. But once he was back in MMA, he has been a true and absolute savage. From becoming the Dream World Champion, becoming the Strikeforce Heavyweight Champion, he's done about everything you can do in the sport of mixed martial arts.
Of course, he made his UFC debut famously against Brock Lesnar. A lot of the recent wins for the Reem have come by knockout or TKO. He'll be chasing another highlight here tonight. How about the presence of Alistair Overeem? Steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Well, we really don't see a lot of guys in MMA with boxing skills on this level. He certainly could have gone on to great things as a professional boxer, but he believes he has the best hands in the sport, and he will be looking to prove as much here tonight.
And he has the background to prove that, right? He's not saying something that is not true. He does have the ability to say that. He can say he has the best hands in the game because he has shown it. And when you watch him box, when you watch a guy go into a fight with this young man and think that it does not matter what his credentials are, he is going to stand with him and prove that he's better, they usually will go to sleep because no action is wasted. The jab starts it all. He fights behind this beautiful, educated jab, jabbing high, jabbing low, and then the overhand right is unbelievable. It's his kill shot, he calls it, and he lands it all the time.
Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alistair And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Duho Choi.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. So with a razor-sharp focus, here is Alistair Overeem. Striking accuracy approaching 75%. We'll see if he can get that efficient game going here early tonight. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited in using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook.
Looking to establish the jab here, nicely done by the Korean Superboy. And he counters with a left hand.
Nice guillotine attempt here. Oh, nice.
Oh, that guillotine is officially tight. Oh, struggling to create an angle here, champ.
He's a fighter, man. He's gonna fight everything.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Frantic pace early on to this one. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Oh, he's not wasting any time. Those thudding leg kicks just continue to land. I'm not sure how many of those the boxer's going to be able to take.
Well, boxers in both of their names. You got the kickboxer versus the boxer, but the kick is ultimately what shows itself early. He has more weapons. He's got to use each and every one of them. Oh, back and forth we go.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got got the reach advantage, you might as well use it. Ooh, big knee. Eats a jab there.
Oh, big elbow. Nice diversity in the attack.
We cross the midpoint in round one. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Checks that leg kick. Oh, look at that leg kick. Single collar tie now. O브레임 gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, is that a massive knee to the head? Could be in trouble here. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. Big knee land.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Ooh, what a punch.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Both guys appeared to land there. Straight right hand, no good. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Well, he's as accomplished as any heavyweight in the sport and arguably as well-rounded as well, but O브레임 choosing to strike in this matchup here today.
Well, that's what he's known for, right? He's a guy that is so good in the striking. He's a guy that's so good with his range that if you're forced to fight O브re임 in a stand-up fight, you're in trouble. He does so good at controlling you and then hurting you. We have seen him finish big guys like Brock Lesnar very quickly when forced to stand with him. Tonight, he's vintage. He looks like the O브레임 of before.
Lands to the body.
Everything's landing perfect.
Oh, is he putting it all together tonight? Another huge kick lands. Wow. For the end of round one.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen. Your kicks are working.
All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of seeing when his opponent was trying to attack and getting his guard up so that he's not taking damage to the face. Great defensive fight IQ shown by this fighter. He's got that single collar tie.
Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by O브레임. Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him, and this is with it there. Unable to connect with the right hand there. Oh, things don't change much. Beautiful land there by Alistair Overeem. Continues to cross-train at different places. Finished up this training camp at Team Elevation there under Elliot Marshall in Colorado.
Got him cut now. Got to the clinch, controlled the posture, and land some big knees from the close.
Unable to connect with a right hook.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early. Great commitment to the kicking game.
In terms of those low leg kicks, a lot of fighters say it's just toughness. It doesn't have to do with genetics necessarily, but you don't want to take too many more of those.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Choi's swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Nice crack there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Short uppercut in the clinch by Choi. Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together. Tonight, he has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. In the tie clinch, look for the knees to start.
Blocks the shot. Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Hook to the head there by the ring. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Final seconds here. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Chip.
Yeah, he's starting to limp. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks, and he's taking full advantage of it.
All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Left hand counter there. Oh, hook to the head by Choi.
More strikes to the head.
It's a pretty good jab. Just missed with the leg kick. Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Well, the cut man's getting excited, but nobody else is. That cut's getting worse by the minute.
Every time he gets hit there, it gets a little bit messier.
Oh, lands a beautiful jab. Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Oh, the head kick lands. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
And he switches to southpaw. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. So that cut continues to get more severe with every passing moment of the fight.
Every moment. You know, when you get cut in a fight, you expect for it to worsen because you're not going to not get hit anymore. Right now, you got to use...
Oh, massive knee up top. Back and forth we go. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. O브레임's limping now, Daniel. You see the right leg damaged, a lot of it courtesy of that last kick. So we'll see if he can figure out a way to get his footwork back and make the requisite adjustments. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Misses with the right hand. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, effective use of the jab to the body there by Choi. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
Oh, nice defense there with the block. 45 seconds remain in the round.
Just work.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
Big shot to the head.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Reach advantage was his at the outset, and he was able to take advantage there with the punch.
Trading clean shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Big knee.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Checks the leg kick.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go. Get it.
Straight right is there. Jab gets the attention of his opponent.
Check every kick.
Nice right hand.
Throwing that low kick. And a miss with the right hook.
Hands up.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Move those hands.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Super Bowl. And he comes through with a big knee.
Oh, nice.
Choi's definitely targeting that same eye over and over again, continuing to cause more damage on that already compromised region. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Nice straight right lands. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Oh, huge knee! Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Overeem's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful to look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Good fight here, under 2 to go.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
You gotta get that takedown.
Look at that leg.
Oh, nice kick to the body there.
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Choi.
Let's go. That was a great shot.
That was a nice strike.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Hook to the head lands flush there by Overeem.
There's another one. Nice body shot.
1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Just misses there with the left.
30 seconds left in the round.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm not sure that his face could be much more swollen at this point in time. Gotta raise that guard.
You gotta get the high guard. I mean, at this point, John, you gotta forget everything else and get the guard up high, keep your elbows in tight, and try to make sure that nothing lands clean on your face. Because every time, you're gonna just get more and more swollen. Oh, big elbow.
Goes upstairs with the kick. 20 minutes in the can, 5 to go.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe.
All right, so now this damage really bears watching, right? His face compromised, and you got to think it's going to start affecting his output as well offensively.
Well, you got to look from the start to make mistakes. Trying to overcompensate for all the shots that he's taken to the face, for all the swelling. I have seen on many occasions where someone has massive swelling and they struggle. Look for this guy to start to mess up a little bit in there.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Choi's left leg is now compromised. Perhaps it was that last kick, but clearly you can see he is dealing with a limp, and that could be a storyline that continues as this fight rolls onward. The left punch is true, now the right hand.
And now some separation.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, you land, I land, is how we're doing here.
The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick. But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from doing this kick over and over again.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
He just landed a nice left hook there, I feel. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
$50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon tonight.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Left hook to the head.
If you're gonna go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
So once again, he lands another punch and making use of his decided edge and reach in this matchup. Well, a case of pick your poison here. If you drop the elbow defensively to lessen the body damage, you open yourself up upstairs. He is in some serious trouble now. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. What a nasty flying knee to the head.
Overeem's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood. Oh, huge connection on the flying knee, DC. Now we'll see if the longer, taller fighter can move in and follow it up.
Oh, nice elbow.
Back to the jab now, no good. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight. Oh, my God! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, with authority to the body.
What a kick. That one landed.
So the swelling at this point appears to be critical. UFC President Dana White to our left looks concerned. What's the referee waiting for?
I mean, the time is now to pull the plug on this fight. I don't think anyone would have a problem with saying tonight's just not his night. Sure, he's tough. We don't want to see a guy's toughness on display to this level to try to stay in a fight. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Overeem's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the canvas tonight.
10 seconds on the clock.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. Official
Ladies and
decision
gentlemen,
now in.
after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Doo-Ho Choi is the name, ladies and gentlemen. A huge win for the Korean Superboy here tonight. And this is a kid who is just getting started. A scary proposition for the rest of this featherweight division. But we've already started to see major strides made when it comes to his skill development. This might